Okay, we are live. Welcome to Do and Da. I am Do.
I'm Da.
This is Do and Da. I say Dis and Da every single time I do this stupid thing. Okay, um, so today we're doing some football predictions. We're gonna do the week 1 predictions, and we're going to do a prediction of whoever wins the divisions and the wild card games and divisional round and the Super Bowl.
Everybody's excited for football. But before we start football, of course, I have to talk about the Yankees for a few minutes. I actually know why the Yankees are slumping. Nobody can figure it out. Since about the All Star break or August, a little bit past August, they have they have really been bad, right? The averages for the year for the Yankees: Higgy 198, Gonzalez 205, Hicks 213, Rizzo 225, Stanton 214, Donaldson 220, uh, Benintendi is hitting 239 with the Yankees. Of course, he was hitting well over 300 before they got him. Trevino 257, LeMahieu 262, and he's dipped a lot. Connor Falefa 265. I won't mention Judge because Judge is the only player that hasn't faded. Okay. By the way, today Donaldson was put on I believe, the Braven list or something. And guess who Cashman calls up? Devi Garcia. Remember Devi Garcia? If you're a
Mhm.
Yankee fan, you'll remember him about 3 or 4 years ago. He
Mhm.
was supposed to be the next Pedro Martinez, and unfortunately, he has not gotten close to that. His ERA with Scranton Wilkes-Barre 9.11. But Cashman decides to call him up. He is getting hammered in AAA. But he decides to call him up to the majors. Maybe he'll do better in the majors, right? Okay. Now, all the Yankee fans that are watching this telecast and all the non Yankee fans that are watching this telecast, I'm sorry to say that the reason why the Yankees are doing so bad lately, the last couple months, is because they have a virus going through their clubhouse.
And what is that virus?
Sorry to say, just about everybody, it hit just about everybody. Kind of Filippa and Judge are about the only ones that haven't got hit with this disease. It's the Joey Gallo disease. That's right, folks. The Joey Gallo disease, when you either strike out a lot or you hit for a low average, or like in Aaron Hicks's case, both. So there you have it. It's the Joey Gallo disease. As soon as they traded him, the disease went all around the clubhouse. A lot of people got it. Almost everybody got it. And that is why the Yankees are slumping. So anybody that was getting down on the Yankees, don't forget, we have the Joey Gallo disease in the clubhouse.
Mhm.
Okay, that's it. About it for the Yankees. I think we can
Do
go
you
on
do
to.
you think that Joey Gallo cursed the Yankees after he left after
No, I just think he touched everybody. He shook hands with everybody when he left, right?
except Judge and Connor Falefa?
I don't know why they didn't get it, but let's
They're immune. They got the vaccination.
let's thank God that maybe Aaron Judge didn't get the virus, the real virus uh, shot, but he got the Joey Gallo shot evidently.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Kiner Phillip did too.
Right.
Okay, let's go on to the football. Do you want to go on to our fantasy team first?
Oh yeah, I'll pull that up really quick. You fill everybody in while I pull it up.
Okay. Um, we were drafted third in our fantasy league. And for our first pick, obviously the two running backs that you would suspect went off the board first. So we were debating on whether we should take a receiver. We were debating on Derrick Henry. We were Cooper Cup,
Mm-hmm.
um, Josh Allen. Who else we were going to take? Maybe.
Kyler Murray. Did you say Kyler Murray?
No, not the first round.
Oh, no, not first round. But I thought we were just talking about quarterbacks and.
So no, so we ended up taking Cooper Cup. So we got the best receiver. So when it came back to us, we had a choice. We weren't going to get both of these guys. We could have got Kyler Murray, quarterback,
Mm-hmm.
or we could have picked the best tight end in the league. What do? We picked the best tight end in the league,
Mark Andrews.
which was Mark Andrews. And do you want to just go through our team, who we have?
Yeah, I can also pull it up. I'm gonna pull up our thing on here. So let me make sure. Hold on. Everybody just be patient while I set the oops, the window capture up. So you just talk.
By the way, folks, after we got done with the Yahoo draft, we are rated in Yahoo.
I'm gonna pull that up too.
Okay, before the season, we are rated. What is it?
Diamond, I believe.
Diamond. We are rated
Okay.
diamond.
So here it is
Okay.
for everybody that can see. Our level is diamond. This is us, the Mother Tuckers. You know, you can see we're the Mother Tuckers. Our profile picture is Justin Tucker's head on a goat, cause he is the goat. And so yeah, our level is diamond. Although I will admit we are just over the diamond at 905, which I'll pull up the fantasy football levels here. As you can see, this is the ranking. Let me make sure. I don't know. Hopefully you guys can see it. Um, this is the rankings here. I don't know why it keeps going off. Diamond is the top level in the 99th percentile. Rating 900 and above. That is us. Okay? And then it just goes down from there. Platinum, 95th to 98th percentile. Gold,
And so on.
81st. Yeah, okay. So we are in the diamond. Here's our record, everything.
And we have never gotten over a C plus rating from the Yahoo people
Mm-hmm.
after the draft.
Which I will go over the draft grade too. I want to just, put it out there for evidence so at the end of the year we can compare.
Say we got the draft grade of a D this year.
Mm-hmm.
And part of the reason in the write up was we are weak at tight end.
Mm-hmm. You can see it right here on the screen actually. Draft grade is a D, but we can view the report card after. So all right, so you want to go over the team now?
Yes, I just want to say that we do have the number one tight end, and we do have a couple other good tight ends. Firemuth from Pittsburgh, and we have a guy named Likely, who a lot of you people had never heard of, but he's going to be really good this year. So we got three good tight ends, and we have the number one tight end. And Yahoo says we were weak at tight end. So that's just to show, I don't know who writes these things up.
Right. All right, so are we starting on so they can see it like this?
Um, well, yeah, you can do that, or you can just take the sheet and tell them. Well, it's up to you. You can go.
You go ahead too. You do it.
Okay. Where we're weakest at is quarterback. We waited to the end to take the quarterbacks because once the top 5 or 6 quarterbacks went off the board, they were all about the same. So
Mhm.
to me, they were all about the same. So I said, well, I might as well wait to the end and get quarterbacks at the end. So we did. We ended up getting Baker Mayfield and Mariota from Atlanta.
Mhm.
Our running backs consist of Penny from Seattle,
Here he is.
Montgomery from Chicago,
Well, there he is.
okay, Harris from New England. Hate to
Where
take
is
somebody from
Alice
New
on
England,
here?
but
Oh, there he is.
there's
He's on our bench right now.
Singletary from Buffalo
Mhm.
and Mozart, Mozart from Miami.
Yep.
Our receivers was the strongest part of our team. We have Cooper Cup, Debo Samuel. We have Davis from Buffalo. We have 3 rookies after that. We have Brooks from Tennessee, Pickens from Pittsburgh, and Wilson from the Jets.
Mhm.
3 rookies that we took a chance on. I think Pickens will be excellent for Pittsburgh. He seems to catch the ball real well, even though it's exhibition. I mentioned our tight ends already. We have the Ravens defense, and we have one player that we selected from the defense, which is Miles Garrett.
Yeah, the defense doesn't really matter to us. So, I mean I feel like it's less important than the others. But yeah, we're kind of strong in the rookie area because, we got Likely,
We
he's a
also
rookie. We got
we have
Wilson.
4 rookies, so hopefully a couple of them will pop. We're confident are likely popping. The other guys, uh, I think Burks is going to be good for Tennessee starting, and Pickens from Pittsburgh looks really good. I don't know if they got a quarterback that can throw him the ball, but
Right. And just an interesting thing I noticed, and I don't know if this is new this year or what. There's a Yahoo Fantasy Plus now, which is like a subscription service. So to give you more tips for your
right.
fantasy team. So it will give you like sit and start suggestions. Like right here it says sit and start, add and drop, trade suggestions. So there's a whole subscription service they're
So
doing,
we're really
which
thinking about getting that because Mark Andrews, we got to get rid of that guy and get a decent tight end.
for real. So here is our draft grade, which if anybody out there for whatever reason was thinking about getting Yahoo Fantasy Plus, paying real money monthly to get Yahoo Fantasy Plus, don't do it because this is our draft card, okay? So we got, which is the lowest in our league, by the way, with a grade
Right.
of a D.
We are supposed to win 1 game this year, folks.
Mm-hmm.
They predict us to win 1 game.
Right, and it says a wide old commissioner once said trust takes years to build, a single fantasy draft to break, and a season to repair. Mother Tuckers hit the waiver wire. Better hit the waiver wire and start repairing. So it's already roasting us off the bat. And it says up here, Mother Tuckers should have done their homework.
Hmm.
Guess we should have done our homework.
Yeah, we don't know what we're doing.
So this is our top three picks. right?
Yes.
All right. So our biggest steal was Garrett Wilson. That's what they're saying. Rookie. I don't know what else there is to say about that. Reach is somehow Gabriel Davis when we got him in the 4th round.
And if you people were watching last week, we both had Gabriel Davis ranked 7th in our receiver list and ahead of Diggs for Buffalo. We both actually think he's going to have a better year than Diggs. So we'll take that to the bank.
Mm-hmm. And on the side here, you can see these are all the teams in our league. And we are down at the bottom. So there's that. There's that. Anyway, draft notes. And this is where we were laughing. Um, it's saying that we went in. It's roasting our defense first. It's roasting Baltimore, having our Baltimore's defense. Then it said with the selection of Marcus Mariota, you became the last manager in the league to draft a quarterback, which you already said, because why take a quarterback that we don't really like anyway?
There's
Just
a
wait, just wait.
there's a rule in our league you can only take 2 quarterbacks. So there's 12 teams in our league, so we knew there was only 22 quarterbacks to be taken, and all of 20 of them were gone. So we could wait till last. We could have waited till last to take the quarterbacks because nobody else could have drafted a quarterback. But of course, they don't know that rule on here either. So
Right. It says going off projections, we have one of the most daunting schedules in Pimped Out Slayer, which is our league name, this season, with a strength schedule that rates as the 3rd most difficult, which I don't think that matters either. Their projections for difficulty, but anyway.
well, we play everybody once, so that's 11 out of the 14. So there's only 3 games that are different,
Yeah.
and that's probably the first 3 again, right? I
Mhm.
would imagine.
So, okay, so that's something. And then it says with the youngest group in the league, uh, at an average of 3.8 years of NFL experience. We are leading the youth movement. And because we selected the 4 rookies we talked about, Burks, Pickens, Wilson, and Likely. Um, so here's our player analysis. This is our bye week points lost, which I guess week 10 we have the most guys on a bye. And then this is the projection, the numbers or whatever, like if we picked a guy too early or too late in the draft. This is where they who was this?
Likely, probably.
Like I think it's probably Likely, yeah.
Yeah, it was likely it was 10th pick.
Or was it Wilson? 14th round.
No,
Oh no, it's not. Okay, yeah. No, that's Likely. It was Likely. Um Average points by position. As you can see, take a look at the tight end here, okay? The dark blue is our league average, and the light blue is our team average, or projected points, average points. The tight end here, we have less points projected than the average amount of points in our league.
with the best tight end.
With the best tight end in the league and probably like 2 other very solid tight ends. So that's all I'm saying. And obviously quarterback is a little bit of a difference there, but you know, I don't think we're too bad. And this is just our schedule by opponent points. I I can't find the thing where it says we were. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Mother Tuckers are looking at a final record of 1-13. So everybody remember that, okay? The Do and Da fans out there, remember that for the end
Speaking of
of
doing Da
the
fans,
seasons.
has anybody seen the Yankee, what's it called? Yankee Talk?
No, Talking Yanks.
Talking Yanks. Those two guys on there, okay? All our fans, I want you to call
Yes Network.
Yes Network, and tell them to get Do and Die on there, okay? Because I don't know how good we are, but we're better than those guys. Those guys are the most boring guys I've ever seen in my life. Okay, just to throw that in
Yeah.
there.
I know it needs to be said because honestly, I don't diss a lot of people's podcasts. I can see how if you don't like sports, maybe you can see how this is boring, but come on now. There's humor in here.
Mm-hmm.
There's some entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
There's some variety.
Yep.
So, all I'm saying, and it's an interesting dynamic. It's father-daughter and not just two guys like every other podcast is. I feel like it's just two friends, two guys, or whatever, right?
Two boring guys.
Two boring guys. But all I'm saying, Yankees Entertainment and Sports Network. Get your together, bro.
Okay, let's go on to the predictions for the titles for this year.
Okay, so are you're listing yours full up first, or
No, we
because
can do one and one. Okay, first the AFC East,
okay.
where I got the Buffalo Bills winning the division.
Okay. I was gonna do this tier list thing, but I don't think it's gonna work.
What was yours?
Well, I don't really have one. I only did one, so so it's not gonna work.
We'll just do
w-
mine on the tier list then, because that's the important one.
Right. Well, I'm pretty sure we're just going to agree. I mean,
No, not necessarily. I'll bet you we don't.
well, I didn't really write mine down. He wrote his down, so I just.
Okay, AFC North,
Come on, just say it.
the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, right, right. Come on now, come on. Let's bring this all the way up to the top. Okay.
We're over the Bills. The next one is the AFC West, where I like. Well, who do you like, Nat? You like the Bills and the Ravens? You never said.
I do like the Bills and the Ravens.
Okay, next one is the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay. I can't even remember who's in what division, to be honest.
Raiders, Denver.
Oh my
Chargers.
Jesus. Okay, well, I shouldn't everybody agree? The Chiefs. All right. Well, I know for sure the Bills. I know for sure the Ravens, and I agree so far. I don't.
All right, my fourth one, the AFC.
Although Chargers might be a little close because they got my boy Herbert. You know what? You know what? I might throw the Chargers up in there.
Well, your choice.
You know what? I'm gonna throw the Chargers up in there. I'm gonna say the Chargers. I'm gonna say Herbert overpowers Kermit. All right.
All right. Well, okay. I think
As a
that
team.
Kansas City has a little bit better defense. But
Well, that's why I'm debating. But I mean, come on now, the Raiders.
okay, now the
And the
AFC
Broncos.
South is just a garbage division. They should just throw that division right out of the league.
Right.
But I just pulled it out of my hat and took Tennessee out of there.
Well, they do have Derrick Henry.
And they do have Burks.
Mm-hmm. Now, get this out of here. All right. Well, I think that's a smart decision.
Really? You're not taking the Colts?
I mean, they got Hines. And that's it. I'm a Hines lover, okay? Which, if you watched the podcast last week, you would know.
Okay, now for my remaining AFC wild cards. I got the Bengals.
I just put wild card 1, wild card 2.
The Chargers.
Oh, well, the Chargers is up here in my AFC
You
West.
don't have two.
No, that's the point. That's why I said it's not going to work. But
And the Browns.
okay.
What do you got for your AFC wild cards?
Well, I if well I put the I'm gonna keep the Bengals and the Browns, because I think without a doubt that the AFC North is the strongest division. Not biased, just true, and it has been for many years. I would
AFC
like
West
to
is pretty
say.
strong too.
Uh, um, and then I would switch the Chargers with the Chiefs. Switch it out.
Oh, okay. So you went, but same exact thing, except for we got the Chargers and the Chiefs reversed, but they
Right.
still make the playoffs.
Right.
Okay, the championship game in the AFC. I have the Ravens against the Bills.
Oh. And I would also have to agree. I mean, I think everybody's saying that though. You know, and I mean, I think it's a popular opinion to put the Bills and the Ravens and the
I saw there's 3 writers or whatever that picked the Ravens to win the whole thing. So,
yeah.
all right, and then
I
sadly I have the Bills beating the Ravens in the championship game.
You think, well, yeah, I can't really be biased on this one. I guess here's the thing. I just I have a feeling that injuries are gonna overtake the Ravens again. And I think that with what's his name, Greg Roman as a offensive coordinator, probably
It's our
not
Achilles heel.
exactly, probably not the best decision to say that the Ravens are gonna beat the Bills as I would like to think they would, and also, it's pretty easy when you have Lamar Jackson as a quarterback to stop the passing game, to put it in a nice way.
Lamar isn't exactly a great quarterback in the playoffs either. So,
Okay,
okay,
so you
we
have
got
the
the
Bills in the
Bills.
Super Bowl.
So we have the Bills in the Super Bowl. Now we got to go to the NFC, which go to the NFC North first,
All right.
and I'm going to go with an upset and say the Minnesota Vikings are going to overtake the Green Bay Packers this year and win the NFC.
East.
No,
Oh.
NFC North.
Oh. See, I can't remember the divisions. Well, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go with the upset, even though I think that Aaron Rodgers is not going to be good this year. I still think that they will overpower the Vikings as a
Okay.
team, and not because of Aaron Rodgers. Remember, guys, it's a team game, not the quarterback game, unless your name is Joe Flacco.
Okay, NFC East, I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles. Filthy.
All right. Now, Dallas, right?
Dallas, Washington, and the
Dallas,
Giants.
Washington, Giants. Well, that division sucks.
Well, that's why I went with the Eagles.
That's a sucky division. I mean, I'm an Eagles lover though because underdogs. That was one of the best, most entertaining playoffs and Super Bowls I've ever watched in my life, bro. The underdogs were on fire. Nick Foles on
You mean
fire.
Tom Brady?
Yes.
Okay. The next, so you're
So
gonna go with
I'm
the Phillies?
yeah, just cuz I love them and I'm not impressed with any other team. And we
Uh,
all know the Cowboys aren't going to make it to the playoffs.
NFC West is gonna be San Francisco 49ers.
49er. Well, we agree on that one. I already had that one in my brain.
Okay.
Oops. Okay. Now we just got the NFC South.
NFC South, which Tampa Bay is like 6-0. I mean, that division is so bad, except for Tampa Bay. So Tampa Bay wins it by default.
I really don't want them to win though. We all know why. Although I heard rumors that there might be a trade. I don't know if that's true. But if it's true, then the Buccaneers can win. No problem.
What trade?
I heard a trade that Brady's gonna go to another team. I don't know what it was. Oh, no.
Ravens.
Dear God. No, it was not. Oh, I know what it was. It was the Dolphins because, um, I guess there was a rumor that there was also a rumor that Giselle, um, is unhappy, right? With
That's not a rumor.
okay, it's true, but um, I guess they've been talking about having some vacation house or something in Miami, or they've wanted to live there for like the rest of their life. And then there was, after that came out, then there was a news article that said possible trade for the Super Bowl MVP quarterback or something. And then I clicked on it and it was saying that there was a rumor that the Buccaneers were gonna trade Tom Brady to Miami, um, and the Buccaneers were gonna get Tua
Oh,
and
I assume
something
that's who they got that.
and something else, but I don't know if I feel like that's probably just a stupid rumor. But maybe it makes sense if he wants to live there, for real, because he did say that. But I mean, that's all I'm saying. Um, yeah, there's a lot of things happening with Brady right now.
All right, let's go on to our wild cards, which I have the Rams,
Okay, yeah.
Green Bay Packers,
Oh, okay.
and the Dallas Cowboys.
No.
How about them Cowboys?
We done boys. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep the Rams in there. And then I'm gonna
Minnesota.
I'm gonna put Minnesota down here because, you had Minnesota and I had Green Bay. And I'm not gonna put the Cowboys. I do not think that
Who's
the
your third wild
Cowboys.
card team?
I don't know.
Hmm? Crickets.
Mhm. Well, there's teams better than the Cowboys.
Well, just pick one then.
Okay.
Cardinals.
No.
Washington.
They've got my boy,
Who?
McLaurin.
Who's the quarterback?
I don't
Wentz.
believe.
Okay. So my championship final
It,
is the 49ers against Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I swear to God, you better not put them as the winner. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep Sam Fran. Brady's gone right now. Brady's gone. All right, but we're gonna keep him there because you said that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the Packers against San Fran.
For the final game.
Yep.
And your Super Bowl winner, your NFC championship winner?
It will be the 49ers and they will be moving on to the Super Bowl.
Okay, I also have the 49ers beating the Buccaneers and moving on to meet the Buffalo Bills. And your Super Bowl winner?
San Fran.
Sadly,
No.
I have to end the streak.
No.
All streaks have to come to an end. The Buffalo Bills, after losing 1,000 Super Bowls, will finally win a Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen.
In this instance, this is usually I say believe because sometimes you gotta believe in the people you believe in. This time is the only time you cannot say Bill leave. Okay, Bill leave. Do you realize how annoying the Bills fans will be if they finally win a Super Bowl? And also, listen. At this point, I have to believe it's impossible for the Bills to win a Super Bowl. It's impossible. Something's gonna go wrong every time. The Four Falls of Buffalo. Watch it, Disney Plus. Really funny. Um, shout out. Um, and I feel like at this point they're just really cursed, and I'm praying on their downfall.
I hope you're right. I hope I'm wrong, but that's how I see
And
it.
Debo Samuel will teach them who their daddy is. It's Debo. Watch. I just really can't believe that the Bills will win. I mean, how long? They were like one of the original football teams when it was created. Still no Super Bowl, bro. When the NFL had like 10 teams total, they still couldn't win a Super Bowl, which is crazy. Just think about that.
Do you want to bring up week 1 now?
I will bring up week 1.
By the way, folks, if you want to know my opinion on the over-unders for the year, I love the Bills over. I think it's 11 and 10 and a half. No, 11 and a half for the Bills. I think it is. It's 11 and a half for the Bills. The Ravens are 10 and a half. I like them over. I also like, if you're looking for unders, Seattle. I don't know how they're going to win a game this year. Their back line is 5.5 games. I cannot see them winning 6 games. I don't know who they're going to beat with Geno Smith at quarterback. I just don't know. He's pretty bad, and I think the direction of the team is just demoralized, and I think they're just going to go get worse and worse, and they're just going to just want to finish the season out after they start out so bad.
So I don't know if I switched it over, but then so here's our final like tier thing basically. Okay, this is our it's kind of all a mess because we had to switch it around cuz you can't use like duplicates, but you can kind of get the idea, okay? Super Bowl, Bills versus San Fran. He has Bills winning, I have San Fran winning. Okay, you get the idea. All right. So, the kickoff.
There's Lions.
What?
Lions.
I, I don't know. I just typed in week 1 NFL and it's here. So, uh,
Do you want to just pick the winner of the game? It's a lot easier.
yes,
Okay.
that's what I thought we were doing.
Okay. I was
Okay,
going to do the point spread, but go ahead.
you can do that too, but
No.
okay. So the NFL kickoff, the 103rd season of the NFL. Um, Bills versus Rams. I'm gonna say the Buffalo Bills win.
I agree. I think the Rams are an overrated team. Their coach is overrated. Some of their players are overrated. They're overrated as a team. If they were in the AFC last year, no way they make the Super Bowl. They're probably about the fifth or sixth best team in the if they were in the AFC.
Yeah, okay, so how about we move on to the Eagles and the Lions? Sunday, 1 o'clock.
This is going to be a close game, I think. The Lions are pretty good at home. I know it took Tucker's 65-yard field goal for the Ravens to beat them last year
True.
at Detroit. So this is a tough game. I think the Eagles win a close game in this one.
Mhm. Mhm. Um, I'm gonna go with the Lions, actually.
Let's go with St. Brown.
Yes, because if I don't know if you've seen it, and maybe I'll pull it up after we do this really quickly, but there was a post that Amon-Ra St. Brown, he screenshotted a Instagram message he got of a guy saying, "You're on my fantasy team now. If you drop a pass, do 15 miles. If all this stuff." And then he said a caption like, "I got you, bro," or something like that. So I'm gonna believe in Amon-Ra St. Brown because he's like the first player I've seen to be like, pick
We
me.
actually wanted him in the draft. We had him last
Yes.
year. He
And I
went
like
very,
him.
very early. Very, very early.
If he believes in himself that much and he posts about fantasy all the time, I believe in him. I like Amon-Ra St. Brown, so I'm going to go with the Lions. Okay. The next game, the 49ers versus the Bears, probably the
Tough one.
easiest.
Tough game.
Tough game. Tough game. 1, 2, 3.
49ers.
49ers. No debate. All right. Easy difficulty. Uh, Steelers and the Bengals.
Now, I know this line's only like 6.5 or 7 or something.
Mm.
Um, I think the Bengals are going to blow them out of the water.
Yep, I also agree with that statement.
Trubisky's he's
Yeah.
okay, I guess. Bengals is
It's kind of sad because I feel like the Steelers always have a lot of wide receiver talent,
oh they do.
but always. Um but the cornerback skill is not there. Not there.
Yeah.
Oopsie. It's not there. Okay. Moving on to the Browns and the Panthers. Um hmm, interesting one.
This is going to be a close game. I'm going to go with the Panthers only because the Browns have to play their second string quarterback who's not very good. And the Panthers have a quarterback that's playing against the Browns for revenge factor.
That's very true. I've yeah, I also going with the Panthers because Baker Mayfield.
I'm just wondering when Baker's going to start making commercials in a Panthers uniform.
Mhm.
That would really
That would set him off.
that would be the revenge factor.
And also, um, I think it's interesting just because of the Baker matchup, but like Baker did say he wanted to effing kill them or something like that, or crush them. I don't know what he said. Something along.
Supposedly, he said that.
Oh, come on now. He's Baker Mayfield. He doesn't care. He definitely said that.
Sounds like something he would say.
Yeah. I,
Browns are the better team, but because of the quarterback position, I got to go with the other ones.
I'm a
I got
Baker
to go with
lover, guys.
the Panthers.
I can't even lie. All right, Dolphins versus the Patriots. Um, I'm going with the Dolphins. Tua for life.
I'm going with the Dolphins, not necessarily because of Tua, but because the Patriots' offense is horrible.
Well, yeah, that too.
Mac Jones is like the most overrated quarterback in the whole league. I don't know how anybody thinks he's any good. I really don't. I've seen him play. I don't like him.
Now, I've seen a lot of bad practice videos of Tua, like him just throwing the ball. It's terrible. I mean, but like at the same time,
The
I'm
receivers are so good that they
yeah,
don't have to be very accurate, right?
exactly. That's what I'm saying. So, gosh dang it, hate doing that. Okay. Next one is the Colts versus the Texans. The Colts.
I think this is going to be closer than a lot of people think. I think the Colts are overrated. I'm not a big Matt Ryan guy.
Well, neither am I, but
Um, I think the Colts are better, but I think it's going to be a less than a one touchdown game. But I will take the Colts also.
mhm. Think about this. They have Hines and Taylor. Who cares about that guy? But what I'm saying is, I don't care if Matt Ryan is Mr. Choke, 'cause he is. He's the biggest choker in the galaxy. All right, but I think it's pretty uh hard to mess up their run game when they have Jonathan Taylor and Hines. And I don't think the Texans defense is good enough to stop that. Okay, now we have the Saints and the Falcons.
I am going to go with the Falcones because I think the Saints are overrated, as always.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Um,
Oh,
I just gotta go with the Falcons on this one. They're at home. They got Marcus Mariota, member of the Mother Tucker's team.
mhm.
Gotta go with them.
I'm also gonna go with the Falcones, as you would say. I don't like the Saints. That's it. I just don't. Whoa, guys. The Ravens versus the Jets. Now let's talk about this one.
Interesting game.
Because some people don't realize how important this game is. And I don't know if you heard the news, but Zach Wilson will not be available to at least the fourth week of the season. And in case you guys didn't know, the Jets play in the AFC North Division the first 4 weeks. So once again, Joe Flacco will be showing the AFC North who is their father. Okay? Flacco's their father.
I think the Ravens will be lucky to get a win out of this game. Jets are a lot better than people think. They got a lot
Mhm.
of young guys they drafted that are really, really good and that are going to play right off the bat. And with Joe Flacco throwing, they stand a better chance to win the game against the Ravens. It was 7. I was all set to pounce on the Ravens, but since Flacco's playing, can't do it.
Yep.
I,
Um
I will take the Ravens in a really close game.
mhm. Do you realize how hard this is for me, everybody? Because I follow a lot of Ravens fan pages and everything, and a lot of them. a lot of the fans in the comments and everything are saying like, how can you cheer for Flacco? And, this is the Ravens team and it's not cheering for the Jets and blah blah blah. But like, I think everybody likes a good revenge game. And I think everybody at Baltimore has to realize what Flacco did for the Ravens. Give him a little standing ovation when he walks in, you know, and then all of a sudden he destroys everybody. Like you said, the Jets are better than people realize. That people just crap on the Jets because they're the Jets. And they've been bad for the past 80 years, so it's hard, but at the same time, I am much 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 less comfortable with Flacco at quarterback than Wilson. So I'm going to say that the Ravens are going to start off with a L to the season.
Picking the upset outright.
I'm going to say it. They're starting out with a big fat L on the board, and the next story for the week is gonna be Flacco shoving it in the Ravens' face. Also because the Jets have talented wide receivers, I think.
Yeah.
But the thing is though, I probably should pick the Ravens because the offensive line sucks
For the Jets.
for the Jets. So that's gonna be the real tell sign right there. All right. But I'm gonna go with the Jets just so if I'm right, everybody thinks I'm cool. Everybody thinks I'm a future teller. Okay. All right. Jaguars versus the Commanders, formerly known as the Redskins. Am I not allowed to say that?
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna go with. You know what I'm gonna say. I'm going with the Commanders here, guys, because Tank for Trevor didn't work out very well. And he's probably the biggest bust in the history of busts. And you're gonna say, it's too early to tell. Just wait. It wasn't good the first year.
Okay, and I'm going to go with my upset of the week. I'm going to go with the Jacksonville Jaguars to not only beat the Washington Commanders, but to crush. This game isn't even going to be close, folks. Washington is highly overrated. Jacksonville comes in with a lot of new guys that they didn't have last year. They are going to crush this team. Crush. Crush.
Crush them. Are you a Trevor Lawrence lover?
And I think after this game that Trevor Lawrence choke
Bust.
bust comments are going to stop coming from my daughter over here.
I'm the only one saying it, by the way. I just want to let you know.
Yeah, you are the only one in the world. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I'm right. And that's okay. Jesus only had 12 followers.
It's more than us.
What I'm trying to say is you don't need to have people backing you up to be right. Jesus only had 12 followers. We have 4. Thank you to our 4 subscribers. Me being one of them. Okay. Packers versus the Vikings. Every time I see this matchup, I think Aaron Rodgers walks into a bar. That's every time I see the Packers versus the Vikings. All right. But
Bar's not there anymore.
Bar's not there anymore. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the Packers.
I am going to go with the Minnesota Vikings at home
Okay, I'm
To
not
beat-
upset about that.
to beat the Green Bay Packers. I think the Packers have to get used to without the with the loss of Devontae,
Very true.
and he's a big loss.
Mhm.
So Aaron Rodgers looked at him every single time. So now who's he going to look to? I don't know, and I think he's going to get frustrated if these rookies and these other people taking their place are dropping balls like he did during the preseason, and it's not going to be pretty.
I kind of forgot about the loss of Javante when I was picking the tiers, but I don't. I'm good with it. I'm fine with it. I just kind of was used to
I
saying,
can see how you forgot about it. I mean, Devontae's not that big of a player, so
"Shut up."
I can see
I'm
how you
not
forget about it.
thinking, all right? Just quit it. I've had a long day. Eh? But I'm not mad at the Vikings pick, you know. Maybe I should have taken the Raiders then. They have Devontae. Didn't really think about that one.
That's another breaking news we had. First thing we had is the Joey Gallo disease, and now we have a day with more than 24 hours in it.
A long day.
Well, if you had a long day, obviously it
Okay,
was
you know what? It's not
the
funny. It's
normal
not
amount of
funny.
hours. It had to be more than the normal amount of
It's not
hours.
funny.
So science people are wrong.
Okay, we have the Giants versus the Titans now. Come on, go ahead. Go ahead.
Um, I'll take Tennessee. They're at home.
Derrick Henry. That's all you need to know.
Derrick Henry. The Giants really are really a bad team. I don't I don't know. This could be a close game only because the Titans aren't really that good, but I think they're going to beat the Giants.
I agree with that thesis. Okay, the Chiefs versus the Cardinals, and this is an interesting one for me because I think it's going to be close. And some would say I think the Cardinals are going to win.
Over. That's the only thing I had to say in this game. I don't think either team. I think both teams are going to score over 30 in this game. Okay, that's my prediction for this game. I think Hollywood Brown's going to have a good first game for the Cards.
That's why I always say it's a team game and then I say one player's name. But
Um,
no, I like Kyler Murray.
for the game, I'm going to say the Chiefs win a close one.
Okay. Okay, I get it. I'ma say Cardinals though, I believe. Believe. All right. Raiders versus Chargers. Now don't remember we got the college team up back with Devontae Adams and Derek Carr. Derek, right? Not David. I'm confused then. Derek, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um but we all know who's the better quarterback, and it's Justin Herbert.
Pretty easily.
Very easily, but I also think the Chargers got this one as a team.
Yeah, I think the Chargers is going to win this one by a touchdown.
Okay. All right. Oh, Jesus. I don't want to pick either.
Pick a tie.
Buccaneers. Oh, that would be good. Buccaneers versus the Cowboys. Um, I hope for a tie. That would be nice, but I don't see a tie happening. Uh, I I don't believe in Rain Dakota. I don't believe in Brady though either. You know, I think it would be funny if the Cowboys won. because they got Lamb and they got Schultz, very solid, and some would say they have Zeke. I'm not a Zeke fan, but they do have Zeke. They Why you roll your eyes?
I
You
don't
a
like
Zeke
Zeke.
fan?
No, I don't like Zeke.
That's why I said I don't like Zeke.
Well, you said they got Zeke.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying, I'm putting it out there as a fact. They have Zeke, and some people like Zeke. Some would say he's a good running back. I wouldn't say that, but he's better than a lot of running backs. Better than any they have on the Buccaneers. TBH with you, to be honest.
Uh,
And I'm gonna say the Cowboys.
I would take Tampa Bay's running back over Zeke.
What's his name?
Fournette.
Oh, he's on the Buccaneers now. I thought he was on the Jaguars.
What?
He was on the Jaguars
About 10 years ago he was.
like a year ago.
She's using her time machine again. There goes the time machine. She pulls it
I
out.
didn't know. Well, I still say the Cowboys because what do the okay? I don't like Mike Evans as a wide receiver, and not only just because I think he's arrogant, not as a person. I'm saying as a player, I don't like Mike Evans either. I think he's very overrated.
He's productive.
I think not. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm saying he's just not as talented as everybody says he is.
Okay, he catches a lot of jump balls, but I don't think he gets open as much as other receivers do. But he catches the ball. And I'm going to go with. So you're going with the Cowboys?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to go with Rain Dakota. Also, I'm going with the Cowboys to beat the Buccaneers in a very high-scoring game. Also, and now we have Monday night.
The Broncos, let's ride, versus the Seahawks, let's ride. So we got another revenge game. They set up a few revenge games for week 1. Russell's the Circle Wilson, a new team on the Broncos versus the Seahawks, who was apparently Russ was supposed to be traded in 2018. Forgot to which team? The Browns. To the Browns in 2018, and they didn't do it. But apparently they were planning to trade him for a long time.
You can see why.
Right.
Who are you going to take?
I'm gonna take the Seahawks in this one. Maybe. I don't know. I would like to believe in another revenge game victory. I picked the other two revenge game winners, the Panthers and the Jets. Baker Mayfield and Flacco. Here's the thing, though. It's the Broncos. And what other talent do they don't. It's Circle. I mean, it's Circle. Pete Carroll knows how Circle works. Wrigley.
Okay, so you're going with the Seahawks. I
don't know. Just go.
I'm going with the Broncos, and they were, I think it was 6 or 6.5 points. Folks, you want to make some money? Bet Denver. They are going to annihilate this team. This game is going to be a blowout. At least 3 touchdown win for Denver. Seahawks have nothing left. They have no quarterback. They get rid of all their aging stars that they had. They have nothing. They are lucky to win a game this year. They may not win a game.
I don't know. I agree that they're probably only gonna get like 2 wins this season, but I mean, it would be kind of funny if the Seahawks won against Russ after the Let's Ride and everything.
I don't think Circle's a hero by any stretch, and I think he's very overrated. But you look at the talent on Denver; they got good talent otherwise, and they got way more than the Seahawks have. So I have to go with the
I'm kind of doubting it now. I don't want to change it though.
Broncos.
I don't know. I guess I'll have to stick with it because then I just look like an idiot. I shouldn't have agreed to do this podcast.
Is this the end of our podcast?
Forever?
No, for tonight.
I guess so. We've been going for an hour and 6 minutes, but
Oh, okay. Well,
but
we gotta allow for commercials.
exactly. And I would just like to say thank you to our sponsors.
By the way, anybody that knows anybody who wants to sponsor our show, there might be a little bit of room.
We have one viewer. So whoever, it's good exposure.
Live viewer, but we always get
Viewers after the fact.
in the upper 20s at least.
Right. But I was thinking that next week we could do a thing, obviously, where we could keep, like a tally of how many we got right games. And then, go week by week at the end of the season, we can see who wins more overall. And then, are we doing a punishment for the person that gets in last, like a fantasy thing where it's like, they punish the person that comes in last in fantasy
Like
leagues
Practical
sometimes.
Jokers, something like that.
Yes, like in Practical Jokers.
Yeah, we'll hang you up and you can be a pinata.
I want my mommy. I will never forgive you, Larry.
Are we done? I just gotta tell the viewers one more thing.
Well, yeah, I wanted to let the viewers know if there was a punishment coming at the end of the season. Maybe.
I'd just like to say on a personal note, today I got 5 worms. I never get more than one worm. Never get more than one worm. Today, I got 5 worms. That's it.
In your booty hole?
What?
Worms in your like a dog worm?
Oh, you've never seen the commercial, so people that saw the commercial might laugh at that. Other people will just say,
What commercial?
"What the heck was he talking about?"
I
Thank
watch
you.
TV with you, and I don't know what commercial you're talking
I've
about.
seen the commercial like 20 times.
What commercial are you talking
I
about?
don't know, maybe it's on the Yankee game. I don't know.
Well, actually, speaking of commercials, there was a NFL season teaser thing, and guess who makes an appearance? Justin Tucker.
And I think he's singing this opera.
Yes, he is. He basically said, he sang. He was like NFL or something. I don't know. He said like something like about football. And there was like a bunch of random people in there. There was Simone Biles in there for some reason. I don't know what she has to do with football, but she was in there, so I don't know what that had to do with it.
So if you profit off our picks for the week, tune in again next week.
Remember, everybody, Seattle Seahawks. Let's ride.
Forget that one.
Let's ride. Until next time. A same bat time.
Same bat channel.